But as the sounds of battle die down, Sildar starts to come to. Oh, friends, I hope. Thank you. That was quite the predicament that I found myself in. And who all might you be? My saviors, as it would appear.
Well, who are you first?
I'm Sildar Halwinter, a member of the Lord's Alliance. I was traveling with Gundren Rockseeker to Phandalin before we were ambushed.
Where's
Might I know you the names of my saviors? Rescuers, per se.
My name is Parsec.
What?
Nice to meet you.
I am Drakara, and we were kind of under the employment and looking for Gundrick ourselves. And no, where is he? You were with him. Where is he? We can't find him.
That I don't know where he is. I know that the goblins mentioned something about a castle, but it was all a flash and a blur. We were traveling up the road to Phandalin. He'd mentioned that he'd gotten some adventurers to bring the supplies behind him. But all of a sudden we were beset on all sides by goblins, and I got brought here, and Gundren got taken, like I said, to some Cragmaw castle. He had a map pointing to Wave Echo Cave, so I'm sure that has something to do with it. And who might the other three of you be?
I'm Isla. Are you gravely injured?
Oh, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I need a good night's rest.
Don't we all?
I'm Stardopty.
I am a great merchant. I have these incredible sticks. They are for sale. Not no ordinary sticks, might you think. They are magical sticks, and they will heal you and give you good fortune and bring you good luck. What do you say?
Madam, when meeting an old and weary traveler that just got ambushed, it's not the best idea to try and sell them fake baubles. I am part of the Lord's Alliance. I know magic items when I see them.
Well, I will do as I like, but I am the great, the wonderful Sammy, and you are not ever going to have one of my magical sticks. No, because you're just rude.
While she's talking, I'm going to be casting Mending on Sildar and fixing his armor and his clothes, making sure it's all back
he
to
just
normal.
has clothes on. All his gear has been stripped from him.
Then just his clothes then, making sure everything is back to normal. If he's part of the Lord Alliance, he should look so.
He noticed this.
Does he look like he needs some healing? He's probably beat up.
He's not going to accept any healing from you guys. He's quite proud, and he is grateful for being rescued, but he's not going to accept healing from you.
Yeah, I already asked.
But I can give you what information I know. Currently, you all seem to be of good heart and good mind, else I wouldn't be free right now. But the three Rockseeker brothers, Gundren and his two brothers, Tharden and Nundro, they found an entrance to Wave Echo Cave. And you might be wondering the importance of this cave, but Gundren didn't fill me in all the way, but he mentioned a spell a Forge of Spells, I believe is what he called it. Something he and his brothers were very excited about. Now, once we were ambushed,
a Forge of Spells.
They took him somewhere.
Quite fascinating.
This Cragmaw Castle.
Base
They
the
mentioned
Cragmaw Castle.
some spider. I don't know who or what this figure is, but it can't be good. If
Whose
they
face?
have
Grimm's
an
face.
interest in Gundren and his map, I can only presume they have an interest in the Forge and Wave Echo Cave. But the one other thing I found quite puzzling is that in the group of goblins that ambushed, there was one that looked like none I'd ever seen before. He had this aura about him, sort of green glow. But after the ambush was over, I can remember the goblin whispering, "You're not what Rook's Ithid wants." And then he was gone. Take this information as you will, but it's all I currently know. If you can help me get back to Phandalin, I might be able to get in some contacts and get you some more information on what is going on.
Well, we appreciate your honesty, and if I may speak for most of the group, we would be happy to take you back to Phandalin. We were on our way there ourselves.
As she
I
says
have-
that, I'm going to stop mending and be like,
I have no money on me currently, but I can acquire a means of payment for you if you help me get back to Phandalin.
Of course! That's all you had to say!
I will continue.
And I noticed that back in the other cavern, there was crates full of other merchants' belongings that obviously the goblins had robbed. Maybe we should, goblins had robbed. Maybe we should take those along with us. I'm sure whoever it belongs to would be glad to have it back.
Well, of course, that would make sense. Do you still have the cart that you were brought with?
Yeah, it's right outside the cave.
Did
I
you guys
will-
actually
I
say
will
you brought the
go
cart with you?
and leave the cave and quickly fly over to where the cart is.
Cart's gone.
Rest
Hey
in
Shelby,
peace.
how are you doing?
Can I make a perception or
Happy
survival
Thursday.
check to find if I can figure out where it went? I mean, it's a cart in a road. It had to leave tracks.
Roll me either one or both.
Do
We
survival
lost the
first.
cart. Well, we abandoned the cart, to be fair. I don't even remember being in the cart. I think I just walked out of the woods, so I don't know.
There you go.
You see the cart tracks in the ox hooves of where it stopped. Other than that, it's vanished.
Into thin air.
Thin air.
Shelby,
From what you can
hey.
tell.
Well, in that case,
I'm going to
I'll
fly
go-
back and report to the team that the cart's gone.
all right.
Hey
In
guys,
that case, we might as well-
the cart is not where we left it.
Whoa, that's the sexiest
There's some
sloth. It's the
tracks for a
sexiest
bit,
sloth that there
but they
is,
kind of like just
honestly.
poof into thin air, like it was just teleported somewhere else. We can try to find it, or we can get to Phandalin and drop this guy off and figure things out from there. But the cart's gone.
Sildar looks at the party. Well, that's going to complicate things, but shouldn't be too tough
true, maybe.
considering this
I've
band
never
of
come
goblins
across
here
the
was the
sexier
one
sloth.
pillaging the trail, and
Exactly.
you were the whole reason for escorting the cart. Supposed to protect it because of goblins pillaging the trail. So you win some, you lose some. You did
Well,
kill
we might as
everything
well
in the
go-
cave, right?
Yes, we did.
Perfect. Perfect. I can send
And
word
we'll-
back to Neverwinter then that the Tribor Trail is a little bit safer.
Well, if there's crates of merchandise, we might as well take a gander at open up these crates and see what's in some. Something might be useful.
What was on the crates? Because I've been
It
to
was-
Phandalin before, and if these were crates
It was,
designated to go there,
a shield with a lion on it.
You see a smile cross Sildar's face. I wouldn't open those crates if you want to live. Those belong to one Lenine Greywinter. She runs the Lion Shield Coster, and she's a kind woman, but don't try to cross her with touching her merchandise. We can find a way to get it back now that this cave is clear, though.
Very well.
Sildar, been to Phandalin before, and I assume you knew where you were when you got attacked. Phandalin's pretty close to here, isn't it?
I would say it's about 2-3 hour walk.
So
We're close.
okay.
Just a couple more miles up the road.
I'll tell you what, guys. It's a 2 to 3 hour walk. It's probably a third of that flying. Could probably head over there, see if I can procure a cart and come back and we can offload this stuff. I don't trust it just to be sat in a cave with goblins that were here. Who knows where the other part of the tribe is?
That's fair.
That
And
sounds wise.
with the spellcasting goblins that we have here, that's probably what happened to our original cart.
Oh, I forgot they cast spells. You're absolutely
Yeah.
right. We don't want... I mean, that would be even harder to take them back. They'll probably send more spell-casting goblins here.
And it just poofs.
Ugh. That's probably what happened to the damn cart. Poof.
It's the only thing that makes sense, really.
Would it be wise to go by yourself, though? Seems like you can carry at least one person to go with you.
I would say you could carry Drakara with you, but it'd take you an hour to get to Phandalin. Because it's the flight path of a laden owlin compared to an unladen owlin. So
Would that
your
be a
flight speed
Moroccan
is going to be a
owlin?
little bit slower.
Or an English owlin.
I feel like your owlin is an English owlin
How do you know so much about owlins?
because I'm the DM.
No, I think it would be faster if I mean, I'm flying straight there. I'm going to go up pretty high. Nothing, at least out of an arrow shot from everything. I'm just going to go there, land, see if I can get a cart and beat it back here. Should take, if it's a 3 hour walk, it should take maybe an hour flying there and then coming back with a cart.
Okay.
Is that okay with everybody? I don't want to just
Yeah, that's
split the
fine.
party.
No, that's fine.
That's fine.
Sildar looks at the owlin. You're a smart one. I suggest you hurry, though, because, as you stated yourself, this area still could be full of danger.
That's fair.
We'll hold down the cave here if you four are okay with that, and
Okay.
travel fast.
So I'm going to make my way to the mouth of the cave. And I am going to cast Alarm at the mouth of the cave.
All right.
Which, if anything comes within 20 feet, I believe. Yeah, it's a 20-foot cube. So there and there. If anything comes within there, a bell should ring for 10 seconds and any creature within 60 feet can hear it. And then if I'm within a mile, I can hear it.
Okay. So you won't be able to hear it, but they will.
That's fair enough. That would have a warning. And I'm going to fly up 180 feet and then beat wings over to Phandalin, following the Tribor Trail so I can at least know I'm going the right way.
All right. And as you fly off, you're unaccosted. You're flying nice and high. You got a good view. You realize that the day is quickly waning. Time is of the essence here. So you pick up your pace, and on the horizon, you see the town of Phandalin.
Oh, that has to be it.
And at the edge of the town, you see what looks to be a general store.
I land just outside of the edge of town and walk in and
Alright.
make way to the general store, opening the door quickly.
As you open the door, a bell rings. Oh, How may I help you? You're not the usual customer.
No, but I am in fact a customer, and I was wondering if perhaps I could rent a cart and two horses for the day, bring it back tomorrow night, and
Well, it's quite rude to not introduce yourself. I'm Elmina Barthen, and this is Barthen's Provisions.
oh, my apologies. Am I speaking to a man
What's
or
up,
a woman?
Mandy?
Woman.
Hey, Plague, how you doing? Happy Thursday.
I beg your pardon, milady. I am sorry, I'm in a rush. My name is Parsec Empress, and I'm with a venturing party that was journeying here to deliver a load of goods. We happen to have lost our cart, and I was trying to seek a replacement so that we could get our goods back to Vandalin.
You wouldn't happen to be under the service of Gundren, would you?
Oh, yes, actually, yes, I am.
Ah, that's unfortunate news then that you bear. If you've lost the cart of supplies, that's gonna make things a little tighter here in Vandalin.
We do have other supplies to bring. One of our party
Thank you for
found
the raid,
crates
Plague.
with
I
a
appreciate
lion's
that.
head on a shield in the cave.
Oh, good. Lenine was quite worried about getting a shipment in, so
Hope your stream went well.
Yeah, that's the name.
that's
the name.
good. That's good. Forget about renting a
no
cart.
problem, Mandy. I appreciate it. I really do.
Take a cart, take two horses.
I'll tell
Bring
you what.
the goods in the
Mhm.
cave back. We'll talk about the shipment you lost once you return.
Fair enough. And I'm going to leave 25 gold and just go for a deposit in case I lose this one too.
She smiles. She puts it to the side.
Just played 3.5
And she
hours
shouts-
of Fortnite with a. Oh wow, 3.5 hours
Where are
of
their
Fortnite.
names?
That's crazy. I've
are their
honestly never
names?
played Fortnite before.
Enter! Thistle!
That was their names. Fuck.
Pack up two horses! And get a cart ready! Quick! And you see two
Right now I'm level 173.
younger age
Oh, nice.
teenage boys bustle from a back room, bustle out to the stable. And in the span of 5 minutes, the cart's ready to go with horses tacked on and empty.
I give them each a gold piece. Thanks for your rush. I appreciate it. I hope I can get back there before anything bad happens to my party.
They both look. Oh, well, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Anytime you need help, let us know.
Working towards level 200 so
not
that
a
I
problem.
can
I
have
appreciate
everything
it, and I'm gonna
unlocked.
deduct 2
That's
gold
awesome.
from my inventory. And then I will deduct a 25 for my deposit. So that's there. And then
Do we have any
I'm gonna
gold?
get on the
I
horse
don't
on the
know if
cart
we have it.
and let's go.
All right.
No, we have
Roll me
295
a
gold.
survival check to see how well you drive the cart.
Okay. What time is it?
It is about 6 p.m.
Alrighty. So
Sun's
it's
getting real low, big fella.
a good thing I can see in the dark. And I know the way because I follow the trail here. So I feel like can I get advantage for that?
I'll give you advantage. That's good enough. So you'll make it there in about 45 minutes.
Sweet.
You're keeping the horses at a good pace, not too fast to wear them out, but faster than a walking pace so you can get there in a decent time. Now, back in the cave, you guys are being besieged with Sildar's stories of what he's done in the Lord's Alliance, and you're kind of just hanging out. The alarm hasn't gone off at all. Star Davni, Drakara, all four of you, actually. Roll me a perception check.
Save shit. Nothing. I know
Okay.
nothing.
Sammy, Drakara, and Isla, you see lying down here, tucked against the wall, is a rusted scythe. And it's not a sickle, a hand sickle like you would use with farming to harvest wheat. It's a big two-handed, almost harvester's scythe, like the one where you hold here and then it's got the side handle here and you just...
Is it just laying here in the rubble?
It's underneath some of the dirt and the grime and the dust.
I elbow Star, and I'm just like, there's a big weapon thingy over there. It's all rusted, but it's a big weapon thingy.
Can I do like a medicine check or something to see if it's really rusted or if it's maybe dried blood?
Roll me an investigation check.
I'd rather use medicine.
I know. You think it's rust.
Is there anything special to it? Does it look like it's well crafted but just rusted?
Roll me an Arcana check. It seems normal to you. Looks like it could be fixed up and made in decent condition and actually be a working weapon.
Okay.
However, you cannot use it, and you know that because you are smart. And it is
Why?
a
Because
very big weapon.
Yeah, it's twice my size. At least.
I seeing Jakar messing with the scythe, I go, that is quite a powerful tool.
Yeah, I don't think it's something kids should play with.
No.
Here, you have it.
Oh, thank you. And I'm gonna look at it and seeing that it's more rusted, I'm going to lick the top of my thumb and I'm gonna go across a piece of the rust and then slide my fingers and I'm going to see if it turns orange.
Where do you rub your finger across?
Across the rust,
Just
not on the sharp
the
side. I'm not
side
an
of it?
idiot.
Okay,
Maybe
good.
like on like,
Very good. As you swipe your thumb across, it turns a nice bright orange.
okay, yeah, so it's rusted. Can I do an investigation check on what it, or if it has any magical properties or anything like that?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Because it's kind of random for this thing to be here.
Oh, nice.
As you're investigating it, the goblin collapses to the ground. Starro re-enters your mind. Daphne,
Yes.
what is that?
I don't know. I found it here. It's rusted. I checked. It's a scythe.
I don't know what it is about that.
Like, don't know, like, bad? Don't know?
I don't know.
Oh.
And I will add it to your inventory. But all Starro can determine from it, and all you can determine from it right now, is that it has a strange air to it.
I'm gonna, I guess, take it, and then I'm gonna go talk to Sammy and be like, hey, so I'm gonna take this, but like it's for harvesting crops. That's not a problem. Is it? Is that a problem? Is it a problem?
So, I'm glad you asked. There are rules. And I'm glad you asked. If you are using a plant for the benefit of your society, of yourself and you respect it before you harvest it, of course. But it has to be with the intention of respect and peace and honor.
So that's why you con people with your plants?
Listen,
I'm just
I
I just
am not destroying the plants.
Okay.
I am creating money and prosperity for myself and my village that I will rebuild one day.
Fair enough. So understood. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna cause another problem. Awesome.
I respect that you asked me. Thank you.
And so you guys settle back down into waiting for the Owlin Parsec to come back with the cart, and a little bit of time passes by, and
Tomorrow I
Parsec, you
have
make
to
your
do
way
COD
back to
for
the mouth of
like
the cave.
3 hours. Oh, sounds like fun.
Okay. So I dissolve the alarm spell as I get to the mouth of the cave.
Okay, that's good, because I was like, I need to look up if it triggers if he goes through it.
I think it's I didn't look that up either, but I could just it's a concentration spell, so I can
Just stop
actually,
thinking about it, Cloud, and then it goes away.
it is not a concentration spell, but I
Go
can't dismiss it. What I will do is I'll take out my cog on my neck and I will like turn a couple of dials, and then I'll click a time like a stopwatch clicker, and the spell will come back into the device. And I will call down the cave. All right, guys, are you dead?
Yes.
Damn, they're not dead.
You guys don't actually hear him.
Oh.
The sound of the rushing water drowns
Damn
out
it.
his call.
I'm going to cast Prestidigitation right here.
Okay.
And it's going to be a very loud, like, hooting sound. Actually, not Prestidigitation, Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy. Okay.
I don't have Prestidigitation yet.
You all hear the hooting.
I think Owlboy is back.
Seems like it.
Yes.
Should we start moving
I'll
these?
go investigate it.
I'm just gonna
Yukara,
walk.
you go to the mouth of the cave, and you see that Parsec's back.
And I yelled out if they can hear me. Parsec's back. And then I walk out to Parsec. See if he needs any help with the horses and cart.
Oh, the horses are actually they're drinking from the water currently. I don't think they're going anywhere. It was a bit of a walk for them. But I think we have some time. We need to get those crates into this cart and at least have something to bring back to Phandalin.
Yeah, but as right now, it's probably what? Now 8, 9 p.m. or whatever?
6:45.
So it's pretty dark. So we might as well spend the night here, load the cart up in the morning, and then go on to town tomorrow.
Grim, would I know how long it is till sunset?
Knowing your expertise in the field of time, between you and Sammy and knowing the seasons, about midsummer right now. You have about 2.5 hours before sunset.
I think we can make it back. It took me 45 minutes to get here. It'll probably take us an hour and a half to get back with a fully laden cart. I think we can make it. I don't want to sleep in there. And I point in
I
the cave.
agree.
I'm gonna just start loading up the cart.
How long is it good? How many crates were there? How long is it going to take us to load the cart?
Longer if we stay talking about it.
Whoever wants to load the cart, roll me a strength check.
Okay.
And I'm going to get to work.
Before I go to start loading up the cart, I'm gonna inquisitively go to Sildar and help him up and get him to the cart first, but play it off like I'm curious for him to tell me more battle stories.
He doesn't pick up quite on that you're making sure he's okay. He's continuing to regale. And you take him to the cart and you set him in the passenger seat for the driver's seat, and You guys work through loading up the cart. Do you help load up the cart afterwards?
Yeah. Let me.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
So, with those rolls, Parsec, you think you're helping? You're getting like the small, super small crates. You and Isla, you're like working together to carry the small crates.
Why
Jakar,
did they put these so heavy?
You're
God.
managing to get like the medium-sized ones.
Doing great,
And-
guys.
I'm
Thank
like,
you.
"Oh,
And Sammy, you two do the bulk of the lifting, and it takes you about 45 minutes to load the 15 or so crates into the cart, and you make one final check in that last cavern, and you feel you've grabbed everything.
Let's go.
I think that's everything. Let's get out of here. Who wants to drive? I lucked out to get here in time. Somebody.
I'll drive. You should be up above, watching over us.
Yeah. Oh, just carry boxes.
Hey,
then
Peaches,
use these
happy
wings to fly,
Thursday.
because that's easy. Ugh. Okay.
I do
You
have
are
proficiency
lifting
in land
such
vehicles.
heavy stuff. I get it. It's so hard. Totally.
Strength has always been your thing, Sammy.
Hey, I wasn't being sarcastic. He lifted a lot.
They're having this conversation while I'm puffing and lifting the giant boxes onto the back of the fucking cart. It's exhausting.
Starro Davni, thank you for doing all the heavy lifting. Unfortunately, I don't have as much strength as you do, and while you are quite impressive, you and Sammy, I appreciate the effort. I'm gonna go up aloft and keep watch. Y'all be safe. Keep an eye out.
All
You
right.
too.
And with that, I'm gonna fly up 60 feet up in the air.
The moment he
Yeah.
takes flight, I'm like, why would we ever expect somebody with hollow bones, Isla, to be able to lift heavy things? That just seems ridiculous.
Hey, you know what? It's the thought that counts.
It is the
and
thought that counts. I mean, did you see him? He picked up that rag off the ground like it was nothing.
Yeah, he did.
He did a really good job.
He did.
Should
And
get
we're
him a
grateful
medal.
for it. I mean, I gave him that totem back, so
That's basically the same thing.
yes. At least in my culture, yes.
Just,
Alright.
I'd just like to say that Parsec is flying, feeling I helped.
Oh,
He's
100%.
very chuffed with himself.
He did.
So, as you all make it down the road to Phandalin, you aren't troubled again, thankfully. You feel that you're gonna get a good night's sleep tonight. The rutted track emerges from a wooded hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of Phandalin. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old field stone foundations, more old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars surround the new houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east side of town. As you approach, the town is quiet. It's starting to wind down for the night. There's a couple kids still running around playing. But all in all, as you enter town, most of the people, they smile and wave at you and then continue on their business. It's a friendly town. But it is shutting down for the night. It's about 7:30, 7:45 now.
As they start to get closer to town, I start to descend and then land eventually.
All right.
All right, Parsec, where are we going? Where'd you get this card from?
There's a building up here. It says general store on top of it. That's where we go. It's right over there. It's that first one you see.
All
Is
right.
it closed?
I lucked out.
While they go to the general store, would you guys like me to try to establish us some lodging for the night?
That would be great. I don't fancy sleeping on the ground.
So, as you say that, Sildar pipes up. Oh, I know the perfect place to go. We'll go to the Stonehill Tavern. Or the Stonehill Inn, sorry. Give give Omina my best wishes and tell her that we're gonna find Gundren.
Okay.
She was more interested in finding the goods we lost, I think.
She does prioritize the town first, but she does care about her friends too.
Good to know. And I'm gonna just walk into the general store.
And as you do, Omina, I know I didn't need to close early, or rather, close late.
Well, we did do our best. So the cart's fine. The horses are fine. Probably a little tired, but fine. The goods for the lion, the coster you called it. I don't.
The
what was-
Lion Shield Coster.
Yes, I don't know how I missed that with the lion and the shield on the front of it. Um, they're all
Coster
in the
part
back of the
that throws
cart.
you off.
My compatriots are back there, keeping an eye on it. What would you mind storing it for the night so that I doubt they're open still.
Oh no, she's closed down for the night. I'll take care of the cart. I'll store it for you, and I'll get it delivered to her in the morning.
Oh, that would be great. Thank you very much. If you need anything about the cart or anything, my friends they said something about a tavern we're gonna stay at.
The Stonehill Inn. That's this. Toblin will keep you warm and keep you safe and well fed. It's a good place to eat.
That sounds amazing.
But it is late. We can conduct business tomorrow.
Oh, of course. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And she shouts for the two hands again. Ander and Thistle bustle out, and they come out to the cart, and you guys pile off, and they take the cart into the stables, and they close it behind them.
Hey guys, don't worry. They said that they're gonna watch the cart for the night. They apparently know the purveyor of these goods, so I think it's okay. Um, since I kind of like went in and brokered the deal, if you want, I can hang out like around and keep an eye on it if you don't trust them. I don't want us to get screwed over again.
Well, I would like to meet her in the morning as well. So if you want to stay here and watch, then I don't see a problem with that.
I
You
don't
guys
think we
are
need to
here?
watch.
The Stonehill Inn is here. Just by the way.
Up the street.
And where are we again?
Right here.
Okay.
We know where they are in the morning. If something were to happen, we'll come back here, and I'm sure that the people know who they are. So I don't think you need to watch them.
That's fair. Well, they said there was good food at that inn they were heading off to, so I mean, food sounds amazing. I don't know how you guys feel about it. So you should go get a bite to eat.
Absolutely.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Well, then I'm gonna beat feet over to the food.
All right, and you all walk down the street towards the Stonehill Tavern.